Welcome back to the Jack Sparrow channel. This is Jack. And today we're going to sit up in the crow's nest and have a nice little chit chat with Uncle Jack. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about this a little more. Why is this an article? Why is this an article? Why is this an article? And why do we have articles stating that? Why do we have Rotten Tomatoes saying it wasn't the removal of the want to see feature not done to save Captain Marvel? Why is that? When everything else says otherwise, when you have the media, the shillery media, all saying the same thing. Anyone? Because it's a lie. You can't deny that we are, almost 10 days, 12 days away from opening weekend for Captain Marvel. And the want-to-see score plummeted precipitously, as Doomcock said, which is a true statement. So much so that in the middle of the night, under the cover of darkness, nothing on their website, alerting anybody of the fact, saying that, hey, on such and such date, we're going to make some changes. On such and such date, you're going to notice some different things. No. Why would they do it under the cover of darkness? Anyone? Because it was planned. They may have had some plans to do this in the future. Or something like it. But they were pressured. There's an agenda. It's a very real agenda. I disagree with Tim Pool that it's about the media not understanding the difference between want to see and audience score. This is, with all due respect to Tim Pool, very good journalist, but I disagree with him on this one. There was an agenda at foot. Because when you look at their history, when you look at Rotten Tomatoes history allowing hundreds, if not thousands, of fake accounts and fake scores for shows like Star Wars Resistance, which is absolute rubbish, just to keep the score buoyed, to keep people tuned in, you have a problem. I myself noticed a huge uptake in 2 days of what I suspect either fake or shill accounts saying want to see, with really dumb things, and a lot of soy men in there too, I might add, for Captain Marvel. Want to see. Why? It's to counter and to buoy up the score. It didn't work. They drafted it up, pulled the plug, middle of the night, and people woke up to, oopsies. Well, we made some changes. Sorry about that. And this is why, because of trolls. There's an agenda to push this stuff down our throats. There's all there is to it. I'm not going to mince words about it. There's a freaking agenda out there. They are pushing this anti-man, anti-white crap. There's plenty wrong with other cultures. There's plenty wrong with other, the other sex. Why is it just white males? Why is it the pale male that has to get the brunt? Oh, that's right, because we're repeatedly told in all things pop culture that the white male is responsible for every evil and sin in the world. This is wrong. It's wrong, it's evil. You see, mankind is flawed. We're all flawed. Companies are flawed too because they're run by people. And we have a concerted agenda of pushing this narrative. And it's not so much that they are pro-women. I believe that they are anti-human. You sow enough chaos, you sow enough issues, you have a degradation of a society, of a culture, a civilization. You pit people against each other. You pit blacks against whites, whites against blacks, men against women, women against men. Have us at our throats, at each other's throats. And it's disgusting. You look at what's going on now. You have movies like Captain Marvel. Let's show the boys. Fire, higher, further, faster. And we can do it. We can do it because men can't. Like Nick Fury getting on the horn with freaking Captain Marvel. We need rescuing from almighty Captain Marvel to come in here and lay down the people's elbow on Thanos because the men couldn't do it. We need a woman to do it. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Strong women in general, not just female characters, strong women in general. There's a lot of strong women. And not just in pop culture. Why put down one sex and or race just to make yourself look better? How is that not okay? If men were doing this, if a man was doing this, let's say Shazam. Let's say the guy was walking around, the guy that's playing Shazam, I don't remember his name, walking around saying that, you know what, I noticed that there's way too many broads at the press tours. So I need less broads. I need more dudes. And I don't really. I noticed that there's far too many broads who have dark skin tones. So I need them to be all pale dudes. Okay. There'd be a absolute freaking meltdown, and rightfully so, because that's wrong. That's wrong too. It's evil. See, when you target one group, that in a definition excludes other groups. For example, I want, like Captain Marvel, Brie Larson says, I want there to be more women of color. Well, that excludes everybody else. I want there to be less white males. Well, that excludes them by definition and includes everybody else. That's exclusion. If she wanted to do it the right way and get more people in her, she'd invite these people anyway. She said, hey, everybody come. Everybody come. I want to make sure you're there too. I want to make sure you're there. You're handicapped? You might have an issue getting here. I want you here anyway. Being inclusive is essentially being blind to the differences of everybody. Just saying, hey, everybody come, one and all. Like that famous line in that movie, you know, if you build it, they will come. You build a good product, they will come. So anyway, there's an agenda. There's a narrative. We are getting this crap. And this crap. And this crap for a reason. It's an attack on people. Human beings. Of all colors, all races, all sexes. All two sexes. It's a concentrated effort. We are, as a people, we have a voice. The internet gives a lot of people a voice who normally would not have a voice. And it's a beautiful thing. If you have a voice and you want to let people know what you're thinking, what's on your mind, get on YouTube. I hate Twitter. I hate YouTube too. I hate them both. But they're valuable tools. You can get on there and shout down the hate with some love, which is ironic because they claim to be about love and inclusivity. ness, and they are not. You can counter it. Show them in love that the right way of thinking is like everybody should be included. Doesn't matter what your skin tone is. Doesn't matter what you got between your legs. I mean, to define somebody based on those two factors is ridiculous. Every human is unique and special in what they bring to the table. And I think if more people realize this, instead of just saying, oh, no, we got to put you into groups. We got to segregate you into groups because that's the only way we can define you. How is that not bigotry? Or it's sexist or racist or something else? Just respect every human being for what they have to, he or she has to offer. So the only way we can shout down the extreme far left, progressive, weird, social justice weirdos is through being vocal ourselves, but doing it out of love, not hatred. Let's not do what they do. So the irony is, like I said, they are everything that they claim we are. So I hope you enjoyed this Crow's Nest chat with Jack Sparrow. If you like what I'm doing here, think about giving a comment or a like. Let me know what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Perhaps subscribe. And join my pirate crew. And normally I'm not as dour. And normally I'm a little more animated. But this is an important topic and requires seriousness. So unfortunately, I apologize. There have been no fart sound effects. So, as always, keep your eyes on the horizon.